Dana White? Domestically abusing your wife in the public? And you don't feel like you gotta apologize? But you think because you're at a certain tax bracket or at a certain financial level and status that you don't have to be upright? You don't have to show morality? You immoral? So the media is gonna let Dana White get away with immorality? But let me guess, I forgot the images, the movies, the stories, the visuals. Uncivilized men like him, it's embedded in their culture to degrade the woman in that way, to beat on a woman. We see it in all right. We see it in all the medieval movies. Oh, the king just smacking around his queen. Oh, smacking around all the, all the, as they call it, the prostitute, the obscenity workers. I'm Arthur the Third. So we can say that's why media is not covering it. That's why media is not making a spectacle out of it, because one, it's cultural. So many white males, white boys have seen their father do that to their mother, to their aunt, to their sisters, to them as children. That's why they turn out the way they do. That's why all that aggression is in there. All that tension, all that confliction is inside. So they pick up a gun and they go shoot. So Dana White, you're supposed to be some type of, you will proclaim yourself to be a role model, a leader of men, a leader of upcoming men and women. So what are you teaching the kids? What are you teaching any child, any little boy in your family with handling this situation the way you did, and then saying the remarks you made? The most uncivilized marks you can. Oh, it doesn't normally happen. Oh, it doesn't matter that it doesn't normally happen. It doesn't matter that you personally apologize to her. You have to teach in that moment. You're not teaching anybody by saying, I got enough money to protect myself if everything implodes because I smacked my wife up. Okay, so what you're saying is you would smack her up again. It normally don't happen. It just happened the first time. Now the door has been open. So, I can protect myself. I got the lawyers. I got everything I need if I have to smack her up again. I can protect myself. Financially, legally, criminally. Or how about you around so many fighters and you're in the business of fighting? How about you use some of that aggression you got? You should be using that on the men around you, on them fighters that get out of line with you and be talking all crazy when them contractual negotiations don't go the way they want. When they talking about the UFC in a derogatory way. How about you approach them in that way? You do that with them. And then use your money to protect yourself legally, criminally, and financially, because we know lawsuits can be filed. But to smack up your wife and say, I have immunity because it only happened once, it's never happened before. There's no way for me for anybody to verify that happened before, because you did it so easily. So you a fraud. But Dana White, it's what you teach and what you just taught was how to be uncivilized and barbaric.